Later on at the sheds, General had gathered some of the engines at the shed so he could tell them about 107. Many of the other engines were really interested of wanting to know who this engine was. So, you knew 107 back in the old days, right, General? You bet I did, Clinchfield. Well, he was... Let me just say this. His bad luck streak wasn't like anything like yours. He was cursed.
So, General, how do you know this engine?
Well, Talon, I had met him when he first entered service, and from the look in his eyes when I saw him, I knew he had a bad luck streak, but he wasn't just bad luck. He was cursed. I don't know what caused him to be cursed, but for all I know, it caused many accidents.
I never knew that 107 was cursed.
Yeah, let me tell you, he was very scared and terrified. Whenever he had an accident, he was very, very scared and very horrified. Let me tell you, he didn't enjoy it one bit when he had an accident. Denver and Rio Grande Western 107 was built in 1883, along with his sister, 108. And I'm afraid, as you may have guessed, 107 was a basket case. He had a lot of trouble, and he often constantly derailed, steam leaking, many mechanical accidents, and many accidents on the rails, many people getting injured. Well, that's from what I know about him. He never had a name. He was only known by his number. He had a lot of major accidents on the railroad back in the day. There was one time that he fell off a bridge when the bridge was washed away, and his crew were killed instantly after he crashed. There was another time that he ran into a boulder and crashed. It wasn't a pretty sight.
That happened years ago in the 1800s. Well, I hope that 107 doesn't cause any trouble, guys.
So, what happened to Engine 107 after so many accidents, General? Well, to tell you this, Jessica, after one accident after another, Locomotive 107 was sent away and sent for scrap in 1908. And 107 was gone. He was not in existence anymore. So what you're saying, Engine 107 does not exist, General? No, Clinchfield. He's dead. Yeah, I have to tell you this, guys. I heard about 107 and I witnessed his scrapping. It was a very disturbing sight. And I'm not even kidding. He screamed in pain as he was being taken apart piece by piece. Yeah, me and the other Rio Grande engines had known about that engine, but I thought he was gone for sure, but it's now a phantom that wanders the tracks. You're right there, Grant. Even though I am painted in the Rio Grande paint scheme to remember your railroad. Well, the Rio Grande Scenic Railroad that you used to run on, though. But I really gotta say, that engine gave me the creeps when I first saw it. But Billy wasn't convinced. Pah! That's rubbish. That story was good for a laugh. I wouldn't see any other ghost engine. I wouldn't see or hear a thing when I'm out on the main line. The only thing that would go bump around in the night is a stray freight car. But Rogue was convinced. Billy, General is telling the truth. He is not making that up. The story he knew is true, and he was there. Pah! That's just baloney, Rogue. Why would you even believe him? He told me about it. What utter nonsense. You can't seriously believe that. You'll never know, young Billy. What you're saying will come back to bite you in the rear coupling. Oh, shut up, Grandpa. I really do hope I don't meet 107. If I saw him, he would be very scary. I wouldn't like that one bit.
Me and you both, Clinchfield.